USA Monde.
Good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 43. As always, we're going to go over some of the questions here today, and I'm going to reply to some of those questions. Before I start the video, how is your day? How's your family? How you guys are living the quarantine life? Everything is good. I hope everybody is safe out there, okay? So we're not going to waste time here today. I'm gonna jump right into it. The first question today is gonna come from Ruth Javed. Can you tell me Nebraska if Nebraska USCIS service is working well? All USCIS offices are still working, but the thing is they are close to the public, meaning that they don't do any face-to-face interview. They're not doing any ceremony. Like I said in a lot of my videos, they're still working on your case. The only thing is they didn't open yet, and then they're gonna reopen. If you'll be watching my videos and I talk about it, they're gonna reopen on June 4th, either on June or before June 4th or on June on 4th. Okay, so they're still working. So if you didn't get any notification from them yet, meaning that maybe they didn't finish working on your document yet. Once they finish working on your application, they will let you know. The next question today is gonna come from Egima Savior. Hello, US Monde. Is USCIS working on our transfer case of I-730 application? My application was transferred from Texas office to Los Angeles office in October 2019, but no update yet. Like I just say, all USCIS offices are they're still working. They just close to the office. So this viewer or subscriber is asking a question regarding his I-730, which is asylum or refugee application petition, basically. Okay, so if you are granted asylum, or you're trying to bring your family to United States of America, that's the form you file, I-730. So they're still working. So once they finish working on your document, they'll let you know, because they're going to transfer your case to NVC as well, and then NVC will let you know about what to do. Then after that, they will schedule an interview at the U.S. Embassy, which are closed right now, unfortunately. So just be patient, okay? That's all you can do here. The next question, after this one is coming from Davis Campos. Are they working more and more quickly because they're not doing face-to-face? Well, I think because they're not doing face-to-face, they will process application more quicker, because a subscriber sent me a note the other day, that was last week, saying that her I-130 petition took only 3 months to get approved, which was surprising, because normally if you are a U.S. citizen petition for a relative, it will take roughly 6 months, at least 6 months. It can go to 7 months, it can go to 8 months, but she said that her application took 3 months, maybe because of the situation, the current situation. They are working quickly on the petition they receive, and on the application they receive, basically. So I think so too. Let's move to another question here. Isaac, let me see here. Isaac Mbupa. There is something wrong with this site. I'm trying to upload the photo. I have tried numerous times. Anyone having this trouble? I tried calling NVC, but they put me on hold forever. Please help. Well, sometimes computer electronic application sender is glitching. Okay, you're trying to upload something, you won't upload, it will give you error. You're gonna keep trying until it will succeed. Sometimes when you try it, it's not succeeding, just leave the site, log out, and then log back in maybe like 24 hours later. Or you can use a different browser and see if that will correct this the problem. But or most of the time, the site itself is having a problem. You can try everything, but it won't work till one day it will work. Maybe 2 days later it will work. Okay, so even if you call NVC National Visa Center, they're not gonna tell you much. They're just gonna tell you to keep trying. That's all they're gonna tell you. Because one thing you have to know is too is when you uploading a photo, make sure the photo is clear. Make sure the size is no more than 2 MB. All that. Once you do all that, but you're still having a problem, just log out and log back in maybe after a day or 2 days and see if the problem gonna stop. Okay. If not, it's gonna drive you crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's move to another question here. What is this guy? This question is coming from Abdi Fatah Abdi. What about if my wife take those documents to the interview day? Is there a problem? Thanks. Actually, this viewer is asking a question under a video I made about financial affiliate to support financial document or affiliate to support itself. You don't have to take them to the interview, basically. Okay, so NVC said that you don't have to take your affiliate to support document or financial document to the interview if you already upload them to the Computer Electronic Application Center. And this viewer is asking me if his wife take those documents to the interview, is it going to be a problem? No, it won't be a problem. It's even better because sometimes even they say that on their website that you don't have to take those documents to the interview. I will recommend you to still take it anyway, because in case they ask you, in case they ask the intended immigrant, he or she can give it to them right away. But if you don't take them, you might be like, okay, you will send them later on, and that can delay the process as well. You don't have to take them, but I think it will help if you take them, or if the intended immigrant takes them to the interview. Okay, let's move to another question. This one will come from Prince Yeyo. Prince Yeyo sent this question. Please, sir, I'm trying to upload my police certificate, but the system is saying underline error on receive. Yes, that's what I just talked about. Sometimes the Computer Electronic Application Center is having a problem, it's glitching. Every time you try to upload something, it will give you error. It's not your fault, okay? It can be your fault too. It can be your fault if the document is not clear. It can be your fault if the size of the document is more than 2 MB. But if you did all those stuff, but you're still having a problem, you change the browser, you're still having a problem, try to log out like I just said, go back again maybe 2 days later and try it again. It might work, okay? Sometimes it's about it's the site itself, it's not you. Now let's change a gift here. Move to another one here. Vine Boy sent this question. Hi, USA Monda, I pay NVC fee like the affiliate to support $120 plus the immigrant visa fee $320. So after 4 days, I log into NVC, say pay like all the fees, and today I log in again, and I see the affiliate spot still showing pay, but the immigrant visa fee is processed. But the first time I log, the immigrant visa fee mark paid. Now in process, I'm confused. The NVC received on the payment status mark pay for 2 fees. So thank you. Thank you for your video. Keep going. Thank you. Well, normally when you make a payment, you log in right away. It shouldn't say paid. It should say process. So if you log in like 4 days later, and in this situation, the immigrant visa fees area is showing process instead of paid, it means that they're still processing. Okay, sometimes it might take like a week before the process status change to paid. So I don't think it's any problem at all. Sometimes it can be a computer problem, like I say, the Computer Electronic Application Center website. It can be the problem can comes from there, can come from there. But most of the time, when you make a payment, just wait till everything show paid. If once show current, another show pay, it's not correct. Normally, when you, like I say, if you just make a payment, it should say process. It shouldn't say paid. It should say process. And then a few days later, it can change to paid. But if it doesn't change to paid, just be patient. So it change to paid before you continue the process. Let's move to another one here. This one will come from, let me see, Ike French. When will the local consulate open in every country? Well, we don't know for sure yet. They're talking about reopen USCIS. They are not talking about when they're going to reopen US consulate, when they're going to reopen US embassies. Once I get any information, once I get an update, NVC update their website regarding those the status of US embassies, I'll let you know, guys. I will let you know. I know you guys are kind of impatient, which is understandable because your relative are there, they're waiting for their visa interview. But since the US consulate are closed, they cannot get their visa. So they didn't say anything about that yet. So we're just gonna wait, okay? Another one. Let's move to this one. This one is coming from Nkong Karen. Good day, sir. Please, I wish to know what will happen if one has been scheduled an interview already in May, being the spouse of a permanent resident. What if the appointment is not cancelled, sir? Well, all the visa appointment are cancelled when they announce that they are closing U.S. embassies. Actually, they suspending U.S. embassies visa services. Okay, so they cancel all the appointment. You should receive another appointment when another appointment notification when they reschedule your appointment. So even your appointment is May, they will cancel because the U.S. embassy not resuming their visa services yet. Okay, so you just have to wait. As far as a green card, a relative of green card holder, even if they resume their visa services, you're still going to be affected by the immigration suspension. Okay, you're still going to be affected by immigration suspension. So just be patient. And then the last question gonna go to Bing Nguyen. How USA Monda have submitted on I-130 September last year. However, I forget attach on I-130A. Is it okay if I send a single I-130A like additional document? One more thing, I also upgraded my I-130 a month ago because I was a permanent resident before. I have not received any notice yet. Can I call them to let them know or something? Thank you. Well, so let's talk about I-130A first. Every time you file I-130, you have to add I-130A to it. The I-130A is a beneficiary application. Basically, they use that form to collect information regarding your beneficiary spouse. Okay, so every time you file I-130, you have to add the I-130A. But if you forget to add I-130A, like in this situation, normally USCIS will send you a request, not only a request, but they will send you a notification asking you to send the I-130A, or they can also reject your application till you correct it and then send it back. Okay, so till now, if you didn't receive anything, you can call USCIS and let them know that you forget to send the I-130 and what they want you to do, because it's better to, or let's say they send the package back. It's better for you to do it that way. Like once they send the package back, they will put a paper with all the information on it, like maybe your receipt number, everything. That way, when you submit the I-130A, you're gonna put that paper on top of the I-130, and once the package gets to USCIS, they will know which application to which application actually this new document I-130 belongs to, and then they can put them together and continue the process. But if you just send it just like that, like a single I-130A, it might get lost. They probably won't know exactly which application to attach it to. Okay, so the best thing to do is to call them and see what they're gonna tell you to do. But I'm sure they will send you a notification regarding this later on. Okay, so as far as you update your I-130 petition, but they didn't send you any notification yet. So did you update it to because you become be a citizen or what? Because in this question you're saying that you were a permanent resident. So if you upgrade your status to U.S. citizen, they will what's gonna happen, and they will process your I-130 case quicker than when you were a permanent resident. Okay, that would be the big change. So as far as let you know, they won't. I don't think they will send you a notification regarding anything. But you can call them and see if they change your status. If the status was changed, and basically if let's say you petition for a spouse, because I don't know for sure. So then your spouse will be classified as a spouse of a U.S. citizen instead of a spouse of a green card holder. Because if they do that, and whatever is happening now, like immigration suspension, won't affect your spouse. But if they didn't change the status, and you're still a green card holder on your application, then that will affect the beneficiary to come to United States of America, because the new immigration suspension will affect your beneficiary because you are a green card holder basically, and then all relative of green card holder, spouse or kids that will be affected by the new suspension, immigration suspension, like I mentioned in one of my videos. Okay, so the best thing to do, like I said, for I-130 call or USCIS, and then as far as you didn't get any notification regarding your status after you upgrade it, call NVC and ask them if they really upgrade your status or not. Okay guys, this is the last question of today's video. I wish you guys a happy Sunday. Enjoy yourself. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Protect yourself. It's very important. Protect your family, especially your kids. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye bye.
USA Monde.